Welcome to OSRS, the Fallen Sanctum's progression. Maxcape series, from scratch. Be there or be square. Wahoo! Alright, well, first good drop of the second trip. The first trip, we kind of ate too much food, but we're finally on Alks. And honestly, if we want to alk it for like 70 GP profit, we can. Would save us the 1% tax. So we might actually just end up alking it, because like while it costs us 100 GP to alk or whatever because of a nature rune, it kind of saves me losing like almost 10k, 10 plus k or whatever on the item thanks to the GE tax. So alright, so that was a nice 20,000 XP task. Let's see what Konar has for us. Iron Dragons, I don't think so. That's Necrails in the Iowa dungeon. Oh hell yeah. If that's multi-combat, bro, that's a burst task. That's gonna be fantastic. I cannot wait. We're probably gonna be using Bloodburst for this. But right now, we're gonna go do Royal Titans with my boy Very, an ultimate Iron Man homie from my clan. So let's go do that. Alright, so we've made a little bit of an update to our agility goal. While the end goal is still 85 and we are about like 800k there, we've decided, I've made like an imperial decision. I feel it's just healthier to be able to work on other grinds too, so we're going to be limiting my agility intake to just 25 perf laps a day. I'm going to still be working on our crystal shard gold for the Bofa, but I want to be able to like do Slayer more proactively, and this will definitely help like when we're doing the rune crafting grind and stuff. And other skills, because I really got to get my combat stats up, and so I got to train a lot of Slayer because I want to be able to PVM and do stuff. And the sooner I unlock Slayer bosses and other things like that, like Sire, Cerberus and stuff, we will be working towards the Tormented Synapses, which is pretty cool. Because they're like non-degradable like arclights, but in all three styles, and they're like level 77-ish or whatever, so they're like really powerful. So that's my goal, well, because most of the Slayer bosses are demons, which is kind of cool, to get the Ember Lights, the Scorching Bow, I think, and the Purging Staff. So that's going to be pretty nice. But yeah, so we're just going to be limiting our agility grind to 25 laps a day. If you're wondering why we're at 44, it's because we're doing yesterday's catch up and today's requirement. But going forward, if ever you see an agility clip, it's going to be 25 or less laps that you're going to see in total. 25 total laps that you're going to see on the lap counter. So it's not much. It's going to give us some XP. But yeah, like here we have after this we'll have 5 more laps to do. I got my first crystal acorn, which is actually pretty fucking cool, because it'll be another way to get a little bit of extra shards. It's like a one-time use or whatever, but I got it from an impling because I got the hunter level from in the previous clips doing the birdhouses. And that's also another thing I want to do. I want to stay like up to date on my birdhouse runs and my farm runs, herb runs, and I can't really do that if I have too many things going on at once, you know. So when I'm doing like Slayer tasks or whatever, normally I can get one run in between every task, which is great. But if I'm like busy doing the agility dailies and stuff, I know we're getting close to the goal, but I'm just a little burnt out on agility, so that's why we're only doing the 25 laps a day. So by the time you see this clip though, in game I'll probably be like 90-ish agility. So you hear me bitching for like probably no reason, but hey, you know, it's for the sake of making content to let you guys know what's up and shit. And also I do want to get back on the TOA grind, but I realized that my combat stats are pretty dog shit. So that's why we're putting a much bigger emphasis on the Slayer grind. I don't know how far the Slayer grind will take us, but the more amount of tasks we can get, the better it'll be. So expect it's probably gonna be like 1 agility level a week, if not less than that, because it's just gonna be it's gonna be like 35k or something, like 32k XP a day or whatever, which honestly it's not bad. I don't hate it, but I don't want to hate myself for doing too much agility and burning out and not like wanting to play the game, because my job as a content creator to make content, right? So if I don't have a game to make content in, I would just feel bad. So anyways, we'll see you guys in the next clip. Sorry for the rambles. Alright, so we just killed a Necryarch, and we found a decent way to kill it. Essentially, he doesn't spawn any of the big guys, like the big death spawns, if he can't hit you. So we just safe spotted him, and we kind of shredded him. But yeah, there are a few improvements I'm gonna bring to this. Yeah, the Necryarch gave me a loop half, 5 death runes, a brimstone, and 7 crystal shards. Honestly, that's like fucking fantastic. But yeah, we're gonna swap our prayer pods for yeah, we're gonna go bank right now, but we're gonna swap our prayer pods for super restores, and we're gonna change up our inventory setup real quick. Alright, so we did the task, Necros in the Iron dungeon gave us almost 52,000 Slayer XP, and we did almost 180,000 Magic XP. That's insane. Trozen kill the Grim, yeah, that's easy. But yeah, great task. And 7 brimstone keys. The task itself says we made 1 million GP. Give or take maybe like 5 rune axes and maybe a rune helm. But yeah. Fantastic. Alright, well, now we got trolls, so we'll be back with trolls. This concludes another episode of OSR's Fallen Sanctum's Progression. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.